It is officially draft season, and with draft season, we get mock drafts, right? And Daniel Jeremiah, NFL Media's draft analyst, guru, whatever you want to call him, he released his very first mock draft last week. And at the number 9 spot, he had the New Orleans Saints selecting Georgia edge defender Mykel Williams. Now, Mykel Williams, 6'5", 265 pounds, junior, 35-inch arms, super long arms, really just a freak athlete along the defensive line position. Georgia lined this guy up in every position imaginable. He was on the end, he was on the interior, he dropped into coverage. He did pretty much everything, right? Now, not the most productive college career. I think he only had 4.5 sacks in both of his years starting. But I think with this guy, and I know this is something that Saints fans might not want to hear, I think you're drafting him for what he is probably going to be able to do in the future. I think his best football is definitely ahead of him. Again, not the most productive career, but I think the traits that he possesses really flashes on tape. So, with that being said, let's take a look at some of the film from Mykel Williams in case the Saints do end up drafting this guy with the 9th overall pick. So, this play here, Mykel Williams over on the left side of your screen, he's going to be playing with a hand in the dirt. And one thing I noticed right away is he is always very attentive to where the ball is. Very rarely is he fooled with any type of play action, misdirection, any type of trickery that the offense is trying to pull, right? His play recognition is really good, right? And this is a good example here. Texas is gonna go with like a fake, split duo. They're gonna bring the tight end across formation. They're gonna play action the ball to 26, and Mykel Williams really isn't fooled at all, right? And let's take a look at it here. So there's the play fake. Mykel Williams, he has this tackle completely extended. He is waiting to see, is this ball carrier going to run the ball inside, outside? Either way, he has him extended so he can shed either way and make a play on the ball here. But he also is, like I said, his play recognition here. He notices, okay, he don't have the ball anymore. Let me transition to a pass rush, right? Let me transition to rushing the passer. But Ewers is going to release this ball. And again, play recognition, right? What do? We get our hands up, we get a pass breakup, and it's caught and it's like fumbled and everything else on this play. So again, right, one thing that really stands out is his ability to just recognize what is going on within the framework of the play. And this play is a really good example of it. As soon as he notices it's not a run, he transitions to pass, watching the quarterback, gets his hands up and gets a pass breakup or a batted pass, whatever you want to call it, on the ball. Next way here, another thing that stands out for me is his quickness in short areas, right? And that really comes in handy on plays like this where he's going to be looping around the offensive line, where they have like a called stunt here. Like, for example, in this play, we're going to get number 3 kind of attacking this offensive tackle, and that's going to leave Mykel Williams to kind of loop around. And again, the explosiveness that he's able to generate here, again, waits to the very last second, boom, loop around, get off me and find a path to the quarterback and hit the quarterback, and it ends up being an incomplete pass down here to the receiver. But again, just a short area explosiveness. Boom, stick your foot in the ground, get around. And again, he has a really nice feel of kind of just, where exactly to go, if that makes sense, right? He just a really good feel for where the ball is and where he needs to be at all times to make a play on the football. Next play here, this is showing some real play strength here. And again, play recognition, right? Texas going to kind of go fake wide zone to the right. And we're going to get this guard here pulling around. And his job, the guard's job, is to kick out Mykel Williams. It's play action protection, right? And watch what Mykel Williams is able to do here to this guard. Okay. So, first of all, he's not fooled by the play fake, right? He's watching, he's watching. Okay. Quarterback still has it. Let me transition again. Pass rush, right? But we have the guard coming over here. It doesn't matter. Hands in the chest. Watch him fully extend out this offensive guard, fully extend, walk him back into the quarterback, and ends up getting hands on the quarterback, and the ball again falls incomplete. But I want you to pay attention here because this right guard here that ends up pulling, he has all the momentum. That's a big boy now. That's a big boy pulling around with all the momentum, but it just doesn't matter, right? Mykel Williams still able to stop him in his tracks again. Extend out and walk him back into the quarterback. This is super impressive stuff right here on this rep. Next one here. This time he is lined up in a 2 technique, right? Head up over the guard. I told you they lined this guy up everywhere, right? I'm not kidding. And this play, I would classify him as beating a double team because he's going to get 2 offensive line hands on him, right? And essentially what happens here is he's going to attack the right guard or the left guard, excuse me, attack the left guard. And he's going to read what's going on. So attack, attack. Okay. play fake, quarterback has the ball, get rid of that guard. Now the center transition onto him. But hey, no problem. Guess what? We're going to swipe that center's hands off of us and swim over. And again, we're going to have a path to the quarterback. And Ewers again throws an incomplete pass again because of the pressure, right? Pressure causes him to move out of the pocket and have to throw an errant pass. Again, right? As soon as we notice that this is a play fake, we're getting rid of our run responsibilities, right? We're tossing the guard aside, swipe the hands of the center, swim over. Again, straight path to the quarterback. He's flushed, incomplete pass. This time here, a left side of your screen. I love the discipline he plays with. Again, playing his run responsibility first. Texas is going to run play fake here, kind of a long developing play fake to the right. And watch Mykel Williams. He's going to attack his guy. Again, he hasn't fully extended, so he can shed him either way. If the run comes inside, he can get to it. If the run goes outside, he can get to it. But as soon as he notices this running back does not have the ball, once again, he's going to transition to pass rush, right? Sees he doesn't have the ball. He just completely throws the tackle out of the way. Gets held right there. And again, is on a path to the quarterback. This time the ball is completed, but I mean, just the way he is able to extend here to play the run first. When it's not run, he just he just throws the tackle away like he's nothing, like he's 5 pounds, right? Super impressive stuff. I mean, like the strength you have to have, number one, to lock out, right? To lock out and extend, but then to just throw a tackle away like he's a bag of feathers is just, it's awesome. Ooh, and this play here, man, check this out. So Mykel Williams, left side, Texas, they're going to run like a counter play action protection. So you're going to get the guard pulling around who's going to get hands on Mykel Williams. You're also going to get this tight end slash H-back pulling around who's going to get hands on Mykel Williams. And it doesn't matter because he fights through both of them and ends up getting a sack on the quarterback. I mean, this is like textbook, not just playing through the dirt, playing through all the mess, and just doing your job, right? So here we go. Snap the ball. We're going to get, like I said, counter, play action, guard on him. Guess what? Tight end on him. Guess what? Doesn't matter. Fight through both of them. Get the sack on the quarterback. The guy plays through the whistle. He plays hard. No effort issues whatsoever, at least from what I've seen on tape. All right, this rep here, this is just a pure one-on-one win versus the left tackle here. And what I love about this rep is he does everything right to win inside. Okay, so off the rip, he is going to sell vertical, right? You can see even his eyes, they're going to be up the field vertical. But at the very last second, he's going to go inside and he's going to beat this offensive tackle. So let's take a look at it here, right? So let's press play. So watch his eyes. See, look at his eyes. Up the field, selling vertical, selling vertical. Put your foot in the ground, club the hand down, right? Chop the hand, swim over, win inside. And again, contact with the quarterback. And what does the quarterback do? Throws a pick. Okay. I mean, this right here is just, it's perfect. I mean, it really is. Everything from selling the vertical, getting our offensive tackle to open his hips ever so slightly, sticking our foot in the ground at the last second, chopping the hand down, swimming over the top, winning inside. Beautiful, beautiful pass rushing rep here for Mykel Williams. My goodness. Again, here, left side, I think his ability to just play both the run and pass equally is so, so valuable. I mean, the Saints had the best to do it in the league for forever at Cam and Jordan, right? Both equally good against the run and pass. I think Mykel Williams really has a chance to be a similar type player. And again, this play, he's playing his run responsibility first, like he's supposed to, right? Again, look at that inside hand extending the offensive tackle. I mean, this tackle, look, he can't even get his hands on him, right? Mykel Williams holding that outside, checking inside. Guess what? He sees the running back coming through. What do? We go inside and we make the freaking tackle, right? So he's not just a pass rushing guy. He can do it all. Okay, now I said he can do it all, but this is just a funny clip I wanted to add in here. It looked like he was kind of going for the fake spin that we've seen. I believe it was Danielle Hunter that did this year for the Texans, and he almost had it. I think if he wouldn't have slipped, he might have been able to pull this thing off. Let's watch it. So let's go to chop, fake spin, turn back inside. And you can see he got the tackle to actually stop his feet, but Mykel Williams like slips on the turf and falls down. But just a funny little clip to add in there. Maybe he can perfect it and land it once he gets to the NFL level. All right, next play here. Now we're against Alabama over here on the right side of the screen. He's just going to walk the right tackle back into the quarterback. Quarterback's going to throw an incompletion here. But you can see like, boom, explode into his chest with the inside arm. Transition to two-hand bull, walks him back right in the quarterback's lap, and again, incomplete pass. The receiver probably should have caught this if we're being honest. I mean, it's right there in his hands, right? But again, the pressure definitely affected here, Jalen Milroe. But again, like the strength, the power it takes to completely walk a right tackle back like this into your quarterback's lap. I mean, you know, it speaks for itself. Initially, he's doing this with one arm, right? I notice he likes to go to kind of like a long arm, one arm pull a lot of the time, and then kind of transition into two hands to kind of just complete the rep. But again, really impressive stuff here on this rep from Mykel Williams. Next play here again, I talked earlier about his play recognition. This time, Alabama going to run some zone read. You're going to fake it to 26, and Milroe is going to keep it out here on the edge. And Mykel Williams, I mentioned he played with an ankle injury. I'm pretty sure I mentioned that, didn't I? Yeah. Well, he played with an ankle injury. That was pretty significant this year, and you have to think it hindered his ability to play, right? I mean, you kind of need your ankle as an edge rusher. But this play, he kind of uses, he does use like a surf technique, right? He's surfing, he's reading the quarterback and the running back. When he notices Milroe keeps it, he's going to take off, right? And Milroe is a fast quarterback. But Mykel Williams, he almost gets there. His teammate was there to help him. But again, like you have to think maybe if he isn't hindered by the ankle, he can get there on this play. But this play, I more so want to highlight just his play recognition, right? Not fooled at all. Again, takes off with Milroe. It's almost there for the stop at the end, but thankfully his teammate was there. So again, play recognition, not a problem with this guy whatsoever. Here's a 2023 season clip here. Again, maybe when he was playing a little more healthy, right? This time over here on the left side of the screen. And like I mentioned earlier, he likes going to this kind of one arm bull. And this play, I mean, well, just watch it for yourself. I mean, he completely blows through this tackle. Look at that. Inside hand, inside, outside hand, kind of lifting that arm of the tackle off of him, just walking back, puts him in the dirt and hits the quarterback, and it ends up being incomplete pass. We got to watch that one again because my goodness, was that beautiful. Check it out. Boom. Woo wee. So that's going to be the end of the video. Mykel Williams, certainly a liable choice for the New Orleans Saints at number 9. The Saints need help everywhere, so you really can't go wrong with anything. Appreciate you guys watching. Peace.